Jason Lee in occupied East Jerusalem. He's the country director at the international NGO Save the Children. Welcome to the program, Jason. Now, as we heard there, the death toll has risen. Dozens of children are among those who are being killed by these Israeli attacks. Can you tell us more about the toll that this violence is having on children?
Absolutely. The longer this conflict is protracted, and we've seen every day an escalation, and the numbers of children being killed and the numbers of children being injured. We've calculated that since the start of this fighting on the 14th of May, every hour 3 children are injured. And these injuries are lifelong injuries, life-changing injuries. There are many children that will have long-term, lifetime disabilities, not to mention the astronomical impact on their mental health and the scars that they will carry through the remainder of their lives.
So what do you believe can be done to help children during attacks like these?
I mean, it's critical. The first and foremost thing is to stop the attacks. There has to be an immediate ceasefire. And an immediate ceasefire means that Israel has to stop the airstrikes and the incursions into Gaza. Hamas has to stop firing the rockets. And the international community, we have to stop remaining silent, because if we don't stop these atrocities, if we don't stop the fighting, we are effectively stealing the futures of an entire generation of children and condemning them to a life of trauma and disability and disadvantage.
We know that resources in Gaza have already been stretched by an ongoing blockade that's been going on for 14, 15 years now, a pandemic on top of that. What sort of aid is needed now?
I think the first thing and foremost is to ensure that life-saving essential assistance gets through. So to make sure that people have access to accommodation, somewhere to stay, food, water, access to basic medicines. As you mentioned, the supply of fuel and electricity to Gaza is critical. Without electricity, health facilities are not able to function. Without water, health facilities are also are not able to function, and people are not able to sustain life. And without sanitation. Now, these things are critical, particularly when you mention COVID. I mean, before the fighting, there was an escalating number of cases of COVID within Gaza. So we also have to ensure that the protective measures that protect people against COVID, the vaccinations, all of those continue.
Okay, Jason Lee from Save the Children, best of luck with your work, and thank you again for joining us on TRT World.